Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you're watching from. This is Oluwabi again and Abid Busi. At the same time, depending on which page you're watching from, I am here to give you an update on the farm. I told you I was going to be showing you anytime we are harvesting. First and foremost, I want to show you the tomatoes. Come and see so many ripe ones, you can see them. Some are not too ripe, but we still got to harvest them so that we don't get the birds to feast on them, or the squirrel. They like it so much, they'll come here and be eating them. So now you can see the harvest is going on. As can you see, show them, let them see. This is real. Can you see the bowl? Let's see how much we are going to have this time around. Can you see that? Can you see? I love harvesting. Planting, I don't do. My God, they do that one. But harvesting, I love it. And eating, I love to eat it. Can you see? We have so much. Can you see that? Can you see in the bowl? Can you see the bowl clearly? You see that? This is no joke. And you can see this no be lie, no be wayo, na true, na true the yen, no, na true talk. So they see, can you see? Then you see that got so much like the previous video I didn't show you when he was plucking them because I wasn't home, so he couldn't do both at the same time, so he just plucked and kept for me. But today I just had to show you to let you see that it is real. Can you see the rain drizzling at the same time? So this is just like a way of wetting them. So when there is rain, you don't need to wet too much, unless if it doesn't rain for like 2-3 days. But once it rains, you can, depending on how heavy the rain is. If the rain is a little bit, heavy, you can last you for a day or two. But if it is the showers type, like drizzling, like drops, then you can say you want to wet again for the second time, because it does its own wetting both morning and night. It does it in the morning before going out to work, and then when it comes back, it does it again, so that they will have good because if you don't have it, if you don't wet them so well, you won't have good fruit, you won't have enough harvest. Everything will be dried up easily, and that will be the end of it. But as it is now, they are still growing. You could see the tiny ones. So far you're still wetting them, they are still going to grow and grow, and that is it. You see the system is using. I can never decode all these ones. If it were to be me, I would have stepped on anyone and pressed them off. That's why he doesn't like me coming to harvest on my own, so that I don't mess everything up. see, oh my goodness, come and join us. Oh my goodness. You see the bowl is going to be filled up very soon. So you can see we still have so much. See, the bowl is getting filled up gradually. You can see that. If you don't take time, you are going to step on some. At times he used to put sticks down to tie them, because it's normally spread, so it will tie them around the sticks. But this particular one, he said, because this species is not the type that has long stems, so he decided to leave them to spread on the ground. And then he decided not to plant much of any other thing with them on this side. That's why he left them, so that they could spread the way they want to, and that is it. You can see we have mosquitoes also. That's why he's always wearing hoodie and stuff. Yet they still bite him. Okay, you can see, that is it. See, the bowl is almost filled up. You can see. Then when I get inside, I will have to sort them out. The ones that are really very ripe, that are ready to be eaten, I'll put them in the freezer, for preservations. But the ones that are not that ripe, I'll keep them, within 2-3 days, everything will be so ripe. You see, I hope you are enjoying this. I'm not using this to, like to taunt you or to, spite you, but I'm just trying to encourage you. It's never too late. And even all these tiny ones that are still growing, they will still grow and we'll still get to eat the fruits before the weather changes, and which is going to happen in a month or two. We have limited time for planting because the weather is always cold, but it's cold and it's not good for the tomatoes. But back in Africa, all year round you can plant. Even when it's not the raining season, you get to wet it yourself. But here, even if you try to wet it, the water will be cold and frozen, so all the plants get to freeze and die off. That's why. So we're making hay while the sun shines. So the sun is shining now, so we are using this opportunity to enjoy it while it lasts. See there? It's just like a like hunt. It's hunting, like a hunt challenge when you try to, be picking up stuff. When they ask you to look for this and that. That is it. Some are eating under the flowers, under the plants. So, and some are so visible that you can see them. So if you're not careful, you're going to step on some. That is it. Wow, you see that? You see that? You're having it? Can you feel it? So much. See how big the bowl is. See, this is no joke. Oh. That's why they say agbeloba. You see that? That is it. Different shapes and different sizes. Before anything, let me quickly show you the okra. Yeah, you see the okra? You see it? Wow, very fresh. Can you see the peppers again? Erata. Yes. 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 You remember the collard greens? See, they are coming up again. Ready to be harvested. Not up to 2 weeks, we did one. You see that? You see that? So far there is rain. It keeps growing and getting taller and wider. Can you see the leaves? They are getting wider again. Okay. So mind you, you get to see some that are bad. Maybe they are eaten by birds, or maybe something poked them, or maybe all these termites or ants or whatever. Like all these kokoro, we eat them. So those ones are the few ones that I can say they are the ones that can perish, and you get to look away because they are not much. You see, this is carrots. The carrots is coming up. You see that? See the pepper. These ones are getting ripe. In the next few days, they are going to be ripe enough to be harvested. You see that? They are different from these ones. They are getting ripe. You see that? That is it. So I hope you are enjoying me. So see the cucumber, the leaves, they are really growing so fast. You see? That is it. And let me show you these. Do you know what they call eggplants? This is eggplants. You see that? Can you see? He only planted one to see if it's going to grow. And lo and behold, it is growing. Wow, I'm jealous. That's eggplant. Eggplant is like garden egg, but this one is purple in color. So it's just like garden egg. That is it. It's good for people that wants to do embark on a weight loss journey, or maybe you're trying to control your weight, or maybe you're trying to control diabetes and stuff like that. All these keto people, they used to eat it. So it's very good. It's very, very good. And it's good for digestion. You don't have constipation when you eat it. It digests your food easily. You see, it's filled up. Oh. If you want to buy this one now in Lagos, we know how much it costs. At least I know it's gonna cost something, and then it might even be the ones that they planted with so many fertilizers and stuff like that. But this one, I think, is more nutritious. See the bowl? See, I don't want to expand it to make it look bigger than it is, but at least it is big. It is big. You see that? It is big. So you can see how it is. I'll say kudos to the man. He has been the one doing all the job. I just come and video, I show it, I look at it. Once in a while I used to help him to water it, but in the recent times he has been doing all the things by himself. So he's enjoying it though. He likes it. Even though you don't want to put hand in it, you always want to do it his own way. So I allow him to do it, and I enjoy it at the end of the day. See, till next time that I'm gonna give you another update, maybe the peppers, maybe another harvest of the tomatoes. And this is the fourth harvest in this tomatoes. This is the fourth one. The first one was just one. Then the second one was not that too ripe, that I showed you in a small bowl, which I did on my own. Then the third one was the one he did when I wasn't there. This is the fourth one. You see? So I think it's worth it. All the time invested in it's worth it. So till next time that I'm going to give you another update. Thank you for watching. This is Oluwabi or Abid Busi of Thoughtful Event. Thank you. God bless.